So guys, if you haven't seen my short, please go to Lidl if you've got presents to buy for. And I'm not joking, because there's 50% off the middle aisle and I just can't fathom it. Like, I mean, admittedly, when I've gone in today, there's nothing because it's only between the 4th and the 8th, I think. So there's still 2 more days, but it was empty, absolutely empty in there. But I have found quite a few good bits and bobs, so I will show you. First up though, before I do, I did nip Aldi because I need to get a fajita kit, and Lidl had no bagels whatsoever. So the fajita kit I think was £1 something, and they were 79p, back from 85. I also went a few places for an ice scraper because it is cold. I am sick of scraping my window, my car window, with a card because I have nothing else. And yeah, anyway, times have changed. I found one. Woo! This was from Co-op, believe it or not. Of all the places to find an ice scraper, Co-op. So if you need one, however, it says on the thing that the £2, and it cost me £2.50 for this, but you know. And then I did get myself a little bit of a meal deal because I am starving. I mean, it's like 11 o'clock now. I've had nothing to eat, which isn't good for me or the baby. So I'm going to have something eaten in a minute when I come off here before editing this vlog. I did get myself a cheese and pickle. I didn't really want the cheese. I preferred it if it was ham and pickle. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I've got ham in the fridge. I can just add ham to it. I haven't actually seen a sandwich with ham and pickle in a long time. I don't know if they still do. And then obviously I've got my hula hoops. If you all remember with Co-op, the meal deals are £3.50. Moving on to Lidl, I'll show you the bits that aren't included in the 50% off first, and then I'll get into the 50% off. So, got some chicken. These are for my fajitas because I can't be bothered, guys. £1.89 for my chicken, £1.40 for some bread for me. Then, like, so 50-50 or the whole meal. And it doesn't work for me at all. I mean, it would be nice because it's healthier, isn't it? But I think they were £1.25, the Hovies. I got some festive bakewells. They were £1.99. We traditionally don't leave a mince pie out because the only person in the household that likes mince pies is me. And there's no point buying a box of mince pies just for me to eat the entire pack, is it? I brought them one year thinking, oh, Skylar will try them. I didn't realise I brought the bumper box and I had to sit there and eat, I think it was 24 mince pies. And by the 12th one, I thought, no, I've had enough of this now. Christmas or no Christmas, do you know what I mean? So that was a fun year. Make sure you're looking at the size of the box before you purchase. I mean, they were only little things, don't get me wrong, but yeah, never again. We stick to the festive bakewells because Ben and Skylar won't eat the cherry off the top, but they like the bakewells. So I can only get these this time of year, which is really frustrating because that's the only one that they'll eat. But, you know, I loved it a few years ago. Heron Foods actually did them for 49p a box, or I think they were like 3 for £1. So I stocked up. But they enjoyed them, don't get me wrong, they lasted ages. I also got some chicken tikka. Again, that was £13.50. Where was I going with that? That was £1.99, guys, not £13.50. I think it's because I looked at these, and I don't know where the 10 came from, but these were £3.49, so £3.50. But these are normally about £4 to £5, so they aren't bad for them. Oh, I also nipped into Asda before I forget. I really needed some de-icer. Again, I'm scratching with a card and nothing to scratch it off with, so yes. £2.50 though. Cost me a whopping £5 just getting my bloody stuff cleared. Coffee, 65p, and oh my god, I love one of these. They are absolutely incredible. Some pure orange juice, they're £1.79. My daughter's obsessed with orange juice, it's crazy. Honestly, crazy. Let's get into the bargains. Now, I think I've mentioned it on the channel before. My daughter loves giraffes. However, I refuse to pay 50 quid for a big tall in B&M. I think it's like 45, 50 quid. Can't remember the exact price. However, look at this guy. I mean, he's quite big. Look at him. This guy cost me a whopping £4.99. Can you believe it? Look at him. He's massive. I mean, his body's the size of my head. He's huge. I mean, he's not like the huge ones in B&M, don't get me wrong, but he's enough for Skylar. And Skylar's going to love him. She really is. I told Ben as well about the new Lidl like campaign sort of thing. I don't know if it's going to be like in... I haven't seen it in advertisements, don't get me wrong. Now, I told Ben about it and he was like, and you didn't get me one? So, we got Ben one. He's got a little Santa hat, he's got Lidl Plus on his head. And yeah, this was supposed to be £4.99. He cost me £2.50. So, I think that was cute. He like collects, do you know, like the collectibles from like various places. I got these for Ben for Christmas. So these are, I brought him years ago now. It was like this size box and they were very tiny binoculars. Well, these are the big ones. But he likes going and seeing like birds of prey and, you know, going out into, I was going to say the wilderness, like he's some sort of beast. He likes going out and like looking around like forests and stuff, seeing if he can see birds of prey, owls, you know, things like that. Binoculars. These were £14.99, so I got £7.50 knocked off these. So these cost me £7.49. Now, I don't care what he does with them for that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think absolute bargain and perfect. Just little bits and bobs for Christmas, do you know what I mean? Also, Miraculous is in Lidl. These are the basic figures and these are £6.99 there. I'm not sure if it took £3 or £3.50 off this one. It's kind of hard because both times when I put the toys through, I had no receipts available. So I'm going off what pretty much was in my head. If it does say anything otherwise, I'll pop it up on the screen. But I'm pretty sure this cost me £2.99, which I think again is an absolute bargain. She's got the fuller one. She's is it Cat Noir and Miraculous? She's got them too. It's like a big form. I did pick this one up, but it's a tiny figure from TK Maxx and that was £5.99. So to get the full size, I know it's just the basic doll, but it doesn't matter, does it? You know, and things like this, really good for like, you know, Sky's got a party coming up, you know, pass the parcel, bargain. Do you know what I mean? £3, job done. If you've got any fans of Miraculous, please go check them out. I also picked up this Crybabies toy. This was £3.99, no, £3 or £2.99 I think it was. Because originally it was £7.99, so it would be £3.99, wouldn't it? So I just thought it was really good value. Just again, as a little bit of a stocking filler or present. I also picked up this. This is a Miraculous jewellery box and it has hair accessories in. And I had to shout across the Lidl to the guy he was shouting to get a code for it, that it's a jewellery box, it's under jewellery box because it's got hair accessories in. I know that it looks like a jewellery box, but they're going to look for hair accessories, you know what I mean? These again were £7.99, so I think I paid £3.99 for it. But again, bargain if you've got a Miraculous fan. I did pick Skylar this little book up. So it says there's a unicorn in your book. So it's just all about like, this unicorn, you know. That was £1.99 down to 99p. Again, you can't grumble at these prices, can you? And last but not least, guys, I do have a Polly Pocket toy. But this Polly Pocket stuff is you get the case. So this is the bottom, so you've got that little stage and everything, and that little swimming pool. and you get some more figures, some bunk beds and things like that. And she's been after one of these like little carry cases for a while now. But this was supposed to be $14.99 for little tiny things, you know what I mean? $14.99, and these were down to £7.50 because obviously half price. And again, I just think it's such good value. I know that someone's probably looking at me going, you're off your fucking head. Why would you do that to yourself? And I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Do I know where I'm going to put these toys? No, I don't. So expect a massive cleaning video eventually. Do you know what I mean? Which I do every year. I always clean up. In the new year, I always have a fresh start. I reorganise all my toys, sort everything out. Well, not my toys, my daughter's toys. And we do a game called Keep and Throw. And if it's battered, we throw it. If it's good quality but she doesn't want it anymore, we donate it to a charity shop or give it to friends and family that we know will enjoy it. Or, very big or, we will put it in a room somewhere else and like reorganise all of the cupboards, the drawers and everything. But yeah, that's the last of my toys that I managed to get. But anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you because I've got loads to do. I've got to sort my washing out, do my housework. I've got work tonight. I'm on a close, so great stuff. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in the next one. Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Bye.